and this is a problem. Maybe it started a while ago, but now the elephant in the room is becoming bigger and bigger. New life. The Fool. Clean slate. Is it possible together? Or do we have to consider the opportunity to move on? Cooperation. It was a factor from the very beginning. Lack of cooperation. We cannot work together. One is doing more than the other one. It cannot last. We need balance. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. General love reading for my friends Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus for July 2022. So guys, let's find out together what's coming through for you. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Let's see what we can get for you guys. And we are ready. Patient shuffle. So, 2 cards. Current situation, 6 of Wands, the Hierophant, 5 of Swords, the High Priestess. What a couple, this one. Challenge, Queen of Swords, Crowning Energy, Death card. Core of the situation, 6 of Pentacles. In the past, 6 of Cups. In the future, 5 of Pentacles. Our focus, 8 of Swords, bottom of the deck, 7 of Cups. An energy about confusion, indecision, options, choices. What should I do? How should I do it? This energy can justify even the 8 of Swords energy. Feeling stuck in a situation. Unlikely. Helpful people. Compromise. And ask for help from others. Well, kinda interesting, these oracle cards. It seems that this flow of energies can describe a situation where there is no real cooperation between 2 partners. That's why the connection can suffer. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. The 5 of Pentacles is not an active energy when it comes to communication. The Queen of Swords in the challenge can be what we need, but it takes 2 to tango. The Dragonfly, bottom of the deck. Be light-hearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. So, guys, there is quite a challenge for some of you and some of your partners. This can even be a marriage, Hierophant, High Priestess. The Hierophant can be the High Priest, so quite a couple. But there is also something that stopped working. And it can be unlikely, following the oracle card, to find a new balance in favor of the connection. Ask for help from others, helpful people. This is what is missing. We cannot help each other out. One person can ask for more support, the other one just cannot understand. And that's why there can be an ego-driven pattern following the 5 of Swords that can be about a desire to prove a point. That's why I usually say that the man in green and red can be someone that wants to have the last word only for the pleasure to do so, when in reality it doesn't really matter, because if there is a problem in a connection and we pretend that the problem doesn't exist only because we want to prove this point, the problem is still there. And so it is just a matter of time before it can even become bigger. And this is what we are looking, basically. The Six of Wands can be a desire for victory, guys, but it can also be an energy that describes a movement forward in order to leave a battlefield behind, so a challenging situation behind. The challenging situation seems to be the connection in itself. And so there can be an introspection for some of you, regardless of what can be the energy between the Hierophant and the High Priestess that you can resonate with the most. We are talking about a structured connection that can even be a marriage. There is going to be an introspection, especially coming from the partner that is asking for more cooperation to their companion, basically. The Queen of Swords energy is going to be a conversation, not a pleasant one, it seems, because it can set the tone for a transformation. This is a make it or break it type of turning point. Either we find a way to work things out, or we can be done. And the energies in the future are not exactly in favor of the opportunity to work things out. The Six of Cups in the past, guys, my favorite card in the deck. Special connection. It can be a soulmate one for some of you. A lot of memories. Some of you may have gotten married young. It is fair to say that. Others of you have known your partner for ages, you know. That's why it is difficult to pretend that the situation is good, because you know each other and there is no way to fool each other. Let's find out more. Let's see. Here we go. A lot of cards. Three of Pentacles. Lacking cooperation. The Three of Pentacles is an open energy, working things out, building strong foundations, usually. Also for me, the willingness to listen to what other people may have to say. We can even talk, but we cannot understand each other. And so it's like we are not really talking, you know. The Fool. A new beginning, a leap of faith, but is it possible to manifest the energy? This can be a desire, a clean slate even. But we have to understand if our inner happiness is still linked to this connection. Nine of Swords, a lot of anxiety, monkey mind. This is an exercise of the mind that for me is not necessary. That's why we have to get rid of it. But I can understand that if this connection is an important one and we start to notice that you know, there is something that is not working and the situation is playing out for a meaningful amount of time, what's going on, what's happening. If we try to communicate with each other, we cannot understand each other. If we ask for more help or cooperation, the other person seems to speak a different language. This energy is justified, just like the Eight of Swords one. We need a shift. And the Judgment shows up as a judgment call, final call. This is a divine truth. It can even be an energy about a second chance if we want to if we want to call the opportunity to work things out a second chance, let's do it. But, you know, as I usually say, guys, for me, reconciliation is just a word, you know? It's a label. Then we have to truly pay attention to intentions, actions, and effort. Otherwise, it is just a matter of time, and we are going to face the same problems that we have to face at some point in the connection, the source of the struggles, let's say. Let's see the Queen of Swords, guys. She can swing the ace with grace and comfort, but her truth can be way different from the one that another person may desire to hear. We know that this is even the necessity to address the elephant in the room. The moon, the unknown, something that is beyond our comprehension, something that can even represent a source of fears. What is happening? Are we going to lose the connection because basically we cannot understand each other anymore? Queen of Cups, we have to get in touch with our heart. The same can be true for the partner. The conversation has to be about feelings, emotions, love, and once again, guys, about intentions. What are we going to do? Because in order to compromise, we have to be on the same page, and if we get the perception that it is unlikely for us to make adjustments, then we are looking at an important turning point that can even sweep the connection away. Let's see the Death card. Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So guys, the Death card is an energy that I personally love. For me, it's an opportunity. One that can allow us to sweep away leftovers from the past in order to leave an open field on an energy level so that we can manifest new things more in alignment with wishes and desires. Then we see one energy about a romantic gesture that can even be an apology, and another one that is about the single lady. This can be a crossroads, if you ask me, because these two energies can even be topics involved in a conversation. Can we bring more heart in favor of the partnership in order to try to embrace a new modus operandi that can be fulfilling for the both of us? Big question. Or are we going to embrace a transformation that can bring as a consequence singlehood, because we are ending the connection basically? We know that the Nine of Pentacles lady is looking for a fair companion, and maybe the two of you have been a fair companion for each other for quite some time. You have shared chapters of the journey, but then something came to play and it brought an unbalanced interaction. So let's see the Six of Pentacles. In order to avoid the one man up, one man down dynamic, if we follow the lack of support, help, and cooperation type of concept, this can be an energy that can describe someone that is taking advantage of a partner, for example, because maybe one of the two persons is doing all the work and the other one is acting like a couch potato, you know? So, just to be clear. The Lovers, another soulmate type of energy. Knight of Swords, this can be about discussions, guys. Wheel of Fortune, time ticking. we have to understand if it is possible to make things right or a cycle can find a closing point. The star can be a question, guys. Can we heal the connection? Is the connection still a wish for us? This is about being honest, guys. We cannot avoid to do that, because otherwise it would be like lying to ourselves, and this is not something that we can do. So, huge crossroads indeed, following the lovers, but this connection is skating on thin ice. Let's see the Six of Cups, guys, an energy that is about the purest of hearts. Five of Pentacles, recurrent energy. So what we can experience if we cannot find a solution together is something that started a while ago. That's why the Six of Cups energy, lovely, amazing and beautiful, may have started to fade away some time ago. Six of Wands, this can be how the connection was perceived, like a successful one. It is another recurrent energy, and we have several contrasts in this flow. It can even be a coin flip, you know, because there can be the chance to work things out, but we have to understand how the Five of Swords energy is playing out within the connection. Because if it is a matter of I want to win, I want to prove that my point is the best possible one, I want to convince my partner that my way is the best possible one again, this is not going to fly, you know, because if we fall for this mechanism, it means that we are not willing to compromise. We want to do something our way, and I am speaking in general, so you will have to figure out if your partner is kind of falling for this behavior, because this behavior can truly work against the positive outcome of the conversation. Let's see the Five of Pentacles in the future, guys. It is fair to say that the conversation as a factor within the connection stopped working a while ago, and as I usually say about the Five of Pentacles, for me it can be the energy that can describe two persons, two partners that live together, but maybe there are discussions, there are arguments, and so one person is in the kitchen, the other one is in the living room, and we basically avoid each other because we know that if we start to address the issues that can be involved in the connection, we are not going to embrace a productive conversation. Words can fly around, it can be a clash of words indeed, and we basically remain stuck with the same problems. Let's see the Five of Pentacles. Alright, a lot of cards wanted to come out. Let's see. King of Pentacles, an energy that can be about commitment, also someone that is willing to take a fair share of responsibilities. This can be another issue. When it comes to finances, it can be for some of you, but also when it comes to a mature approach. It is difficult to run a house, guys. And so, if one of the two persons involved doesn't realize that they have to do more because the partner is struggling, we have a big problem. And pretending that the problem doesn't exist, kind of following the moon, is not going to solve it. the magician. This is a proactive approach, but we have to be careful because the magician can even be the energy of someone that can decide to manifest a change, and the connection can even be closed for good, you know? Six of Pentacles. The core of this reading, a woman up, woman down dynamic, an unbalanced interaction within the connection, a partner that is doing more than the other one, and the other one is not even willing to admit that there is an issue about that. Six of Cups, another recurrent energy. If we cannot restore the Six of Cups energy in favor of the partnership, we can pay a huge price for that. Knight of Pentacles. This can be an apology, guys, but we know that the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest of the four knights. Some of you can expect this token from your partner, but if it takes too long to come as a gesture, this is another factor that may not play in favor of the connection. Three of Cups. Guys, I do not feel that we are looking at a third-party scenario, and so I will say that there can be a desire to rekindle the connection, kinda so that we can experience once again lovely time together. But, you know, it is not said that it is possible, because if we are not willing to admit that even a behavior can be a source of problems for a connection, basically we are making the conscious decision to remain stuck in a pattern that is not positive. And for this very reason, there cannot be fulfillment, there cannot be pleasure, there cannot be joy within the connection. Instead, we can even face a feeling left out in the cold type of energy that can even lead towards a decision that can be about the closing point of the connection. Bottom of the smaller deck, Four of Cups. This can be about someone that can be out of reach, someone that can be stubborn, someone that is not willing to embrace an olive branch, for example. Maybe someone that is not willing to compromise, someone that is not willing to do more. And if that's the case, it can truly be unlikely to work things out. This is a delicate situation, guys, for those of you that can resonate, because the partnership, the connection is extremely important. There are roots in the past. There was a lot that was shared between you guys and your persons, but there is also a lot at stake right now, and pretending that everything is fine is not an option. So guys, let's see where we are going. I hope that I made myself clear and this was helpful. There is an extended on Vimeo. I'll see you there if you want to join me. The link is below. If you resonate, let us know. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, I wish you the best. Take very good care of you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.